Juan Montoya leads them round. Outs coming through turns 3 and 4 at the moment, and they should take the green this time by Juan Montoya takes green. Christian Fittipaldi cross. Oh, and there's an accident behind. Several cars. I think Franchitti might be in that lot. Franchitti across the grass backwards. And D'Amata is the other one, Cristiano D'Amata. And D'Amata, what a shame for him as well. He's had a couple of good finishes. Just listening up on the radio here.
Okay, did you hit anything or you just get off in the grass?
No, it was cold tyres. There was no contact. I know initially when we put on the power, everybody was nervous. I wasn't. I got up to a bit more speed. I thought, okay, things have settled down. Okay, on the power a bit harder, and it just started to swap ends on me.
Looking at Jimmy Vasser once again in 7th place. Remind you that he is up there in the top 10, running in 7th position. As his teammate Juan Montoya continues to lead. Montoya's advantage 2.5 seconds. Jimmy chasing after Roberto Moreno. And we've just completed 112 laps, so we're just about at the half distance point now. Coming into the pit comes race leader Juan Montoya. This is time for second pit stop. Now then, we have over 100 laps still to go, so they will have to put in a third pit stop here today. That's interesting to see. Now then, this is where Tracy's crew got him out ahead last time. Can they do it again?
That's right, and Paul Tracy is way down at the beginning of the pit lane. Great stop there again by Tony Cotman's crew. And right down the far end of the pit lane, here is Juan Montoya and that crew there. With Simon Hodgson and the guys there. There he goes, gets out of the way, but he has lost several positions.
He's lost a lot of places this time, Jeremy. Paul Tracy again comes out in front. Then it's De Ferran who's moved into second. Moreno has popped up into third. Kenny Brack fourth. And Montoya's way back. He's gone down to 5th position. Would you believe it? Juan Montoya, the race leader, has lost 4 places on that pit stop. Oh, and there's another spin right at the front of the pack this time.
Tracy.
Cars all over the place, and Jourdain and Tracy both involved in that. And dear, oh dear, the cold tyres once again catching out drivers and cars as they get back on. Tracy's rejoined the fray, but just like his teammate Franchitti, getting into trouble out of turn 4. Gilles de Ferran for Team Penske leads the field around as we get ready to get under green flag once again. Roberto Moreno second. Kenny Brack chasing in 3rd place. And now we are all set to pick up the pace once again and hope that we see a sprint all the way to the checkered flag and get a bit of clean racing in here. Gilles de Ferran takes the green then, pulls away immediately from Roberto Moreno. And I think Moreno perhaps being a little cautious.
And Garcia there held up... Who he held up? He held up Mauricio Guzman, and right behind him, Adrian Fernandez had a huge wiggle going on through turn 1. He did hang on to it though. Look at the first 2 have romped away from the 3rd place car of Kenny Brack.
Yes, well, it just shows you, doesn't it, how tricky it is to accelerate away when the tyres are up to temperature. But they have all made it away cleanly, and now we're going to keep an eye on the battles down in that group, including Montoya.
Oh! A big crash there for Mark Blundell, and takes out Elio Castroneves as well. There are those 2 cars right in front of us here in turn 1 there. A big impact there. That's Mark Blundell's car on the left of the screen, and Castroneves up against the wall there on the right.
We're on board with Mark Blundell, accelerating out of turn 4, heading down towards turn 1. This is where it happened. He turns into turn, and there's contact. Contact made, and bang, heavily into the wall backwards. And look at that, he's still trying to correct it afterwards. De Ferran is still our race leader. Moreno second, but now in 3rd place comes Mauricio Guzman. A possible podium finish for the veteran Brazilian, and what a flip that would be for the Pac West team. Good news that Mark Blundell has been released from the medical centre. Bruises on his upper back, but that could have been so much worse, and we were worried for a while that it may have injured his neck again as he has done in the past. But the news is that Mark Blundell has suffered bruising, but nothing worse than that. And into the pits comes Christian Fittipaldi has a possible tyre problem, we hear, bringing it down to the Newman Haas pit, and apparently Moreno has reported the same.
And he's hit the wall.
He's hit the wall. So Moreno crashes to the outside. He said he had a possible tyre problem, and perhaps he suffered a deflation just before the accident there. Moreno suddenly in trouble. Guzman has got past. Oh, look at that, the wheel's still bouncing around. And once again, evidence of the energy involved on these ovals, crashing at around 170, 180 miles an hour. Moreno I think just climbing out of the car, it's just out of our view here on our commentary position as they go through into turn 2. Moreno looks okay, he's fine, just unplugging him.
There is the white flag greeting Gilles de Ferran. Less than a mile to go.
And look at this, Montoya and Breck battling over third position. Fernandez lost out on that restart. He's dropped back behind both of them.
0.5 plus 0.5.
And Gilles de Ferran is heading for Penske's 100th victory. Listen up for the Roger on the radio. De Ferran's going to win it.
All right, good job, Gilles. All right.
And the celebrations in front of our commentary box as we see the Penske crew leaping around. Fantastic.